So let's have a look now at the 4 reasons why people actually pay more and how you can make your offers a hell yes instead of a maybe, or hit even more objections. So let's have a look at reason number 1 that people pay more. First of all, faster results. Tell me something. If you had the ability to create your sales system, meaning your landing page, your thank you system, and an offer in 3 days versus in a 6 weeks done by yourself course, like a DIY course, which one would you choose? Every single day of the week, people will pay for faster results. And we're going to talk about this when we're live, and we're going to talk about time compression, because this is a huge conversion factor that we talk about in the live workshop that makes the biggest difference to conversions. But if you can get people a result in 2 videos versus 52 videos, every single day of the week, people are going to choose you. Even in down times, in harder economic environments, which what we may be in right now, whether you believe it or not, people will still pay more for something that has less and gets them faster results than they will for something that has a ton more, which is going to take a ton of their time. High quality clients value their time above money. They value speed of implementation and speed of results above money. So when you make the results that you promise faster and easier in terms of the amount of content they have to consume, you now stand out against your competitors. Simplicity is massive, and this is one of the things that we look at in the workshop. Number 2, support. Like you've heard me say in previous videos, if we could do it alone, we would have done it alone. But the truth is, DIY videos, self-paced courses, all of that kind of stuff gives people the ability to do it someday. It doesn't create any urgency, and it doesn't give them the support they need to get their questions answered so they can move past any issues a lot faster, right? So support, not only your support, but also the support of other people in the program. Here's the thing that I realized about 2 years ago that was massive in terms of getting results for my clients. When they are just one-on-one with you, everything's coming for your brain. And there are maybe perspectives and life experiences that you don't have. And that person is put in a group. And not only are they pulling from your brain, but they're pulling from the brain of other people in that group. Suddenly, you help them on a level that they never even thought possible. Sometimes someone may not connect with the way that you say something, but someone in the group reiterates the same thing you said, but in different words, and suddenly they get it. Being in a group experience helps a large majority of people. And also, if you are someone who is very time freedom focused, as well as financial freedom focused, having groups allows you leverage, because instead of working with one person and supporting one person, you might choose a boutique one where you're supporting up to 5 people at a time. We've all had those. To me, if you've ever heard or you've ever been in a group with 385 people, and as a result, you and a lot of other people in that group fell between the cracks because your questions were never answered, and then you spent time going to YouTube trying to find the answer. So support elements, immersion and time with you, even having smaller intakes. You think it's a bad thing that you only have 3 people when you first launch, but it's actually a selling point for a lot of people that you only have 3 people, because it means that you can support them to get the results that you promised. Whereas if you sold 385 people, you are more focused on bank account necessarily and not so much supporting. So support is massive, support from you and support from others. Number 3, immersion. The time they spend with you in a program and the time that they're immersed in the content and specifically in the action is what will also create the ability for them to not only buy that program, So if you have a 3-day live event, right, they're more likely to buy that program than if you have a 6-week evergreen course that they can work through. Here's the thing I've also found: the people who want evergreen courses are often not action takers, which means that you're not going to have the success stories and you're not going to get the results that you really want for them. When we are live with them, when we're working with them, we help them as much as we can. Obviously, we can never guarantee anyone's results. It's up to them. It's up to where they're at in their life, up to their skill levels. There's so many different things that determine results. But when they're immersed with the person who they actually bought from, that is a massive selling point, okay? And number 4, experience. This is the thing. How many of you have ever been in a group with 385 people and nobody gets any attention except for maybe their favorites who have bought over and over again? There's no experience. It's too complicated to consume all the content, where you came in to get one result and then you see 52 and you just quit because it's overwhelming. So how can we design an experience that helps people to be able to get the results that they want? This is something that we talk about in the workshop live and in the Business Accelerator Bootcamp. This is a key focus because some people will come back to your program as alumni. They'll pay again just sheer based on the experience that they had with you the first time. So these are the 4 reasons that people pay more. And in the next training, we're going to talk about how you can charge higher prices, the 2 ways that you can charge higher prices. Bye for now.